Vick. That one complete to Barry Sanders. And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
She let you come back home?
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
What? Where you standing at?
Now Vick leaves to Sanders on the draw. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
We're going to sleep in the garage.
An explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Good.
Oh, this is a wreck, though.
Yeah, I'm good.
She didn't have insurance on you, did she?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And after the good game
white people, they'll come get you, kid. Say she don't know what happened to you.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
And she was like, since you spent that, and I didn't even give you over that money until like $300 I was like, bitch, 200, you're my 100.
What she leave you for, fool?
Hey, you showing your ass in like you spent that 200, boy. That nigga had 20-something rules, 40-something hundreds.
Oh, he dropped it, Jizzle.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away.
Yeah, that's right.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Vick with a give to Sanders. And he's got room. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice early burst. Nice gain, too.
Vick on second down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Hey, let's go!
Now they toss that wide to Sanders. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
It'll be real interesting to take a look at this play later, because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman through that hole and spilled this play early.
Yeah, because he didn't even get to the outer third of the field. He was tackled in the middle third.
Yeah, when you're talking about a pitch or a toss tackled there, that means they read it fast and diagnosed it and knocked them down in a hurry.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
See, that's what it is. Somebody hitting that
With
ass.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles.
It
with the
ain't
ball
your
here to
baby.
begin
That's why
quarter
you
number 2.
pissed.
They do,
Yeah,
however, have a
it's
tough
here.
3rd and long coming up.
What? Tell us some shit like what, Jizzle?
From the gun, Vic.
What?
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
You would do some shit like that, Jill?
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and it'll be Titan football.
I know, but how you know he'll do it? You told me don't say that. That nigga just said, oh, she ain't mess with nobody.
Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this.
Hey, watch it.
Run it now, out of the gun. Nowhere to go that
Hey,
time.
man, y'all niggas
He
sneaky.
got a
Fuck
yard
y'all.
up to the 40.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really
confuse.
confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front
Man, I
of you.
was
If you
just
don't,
wide open.
you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
I'm talking about when I came to the line, the nigga went in over.
On the move to his
Watch
left.
out, G.
Oh.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emerson Griffin in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
We don't win sign, Jizzle. What's up, Booker? You trying to save this nigga out of the gap. See, pregnant, that's when girls like that. So.
3rd and long for Vic. He's going to fire one deep.
Threw it up, I caught it.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Jizzle, you should let me cut again, fool. Go back to the
And
left.
it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another
Man,
boomer.
who is it, bro? Who is it?
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks.
There you go,
Into heavy
Jizzle.
traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on.
Picked off around the 37.
I got you. Go, Jizzle.
And he'll take this back down inside the
Y'all
20.
miss case go because you can play
The
defense. Let's go.
Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks
I'm
about
about ready to
converting on
trade your
third
ass.
down, how big that is. In this situation,
man.
they had to punt it away twice, so furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we
get
need
traded
to
for
do
Gurr.
to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half.
I'm going to carry you to
More
the Super
from
Bowl, too.
Minneapolis after this.
Win this game. I need to win, too. I'm 1 and 2 on this shit.
They'll run with Barry Sanders. And into the end zone for a
Let's go,
Tennessee
man.
touchdown.
Hey, I win this and we going on
Barry
playoffs.
Sanders, 15
Let's go, man.
yards. And the Titans are able to strike for 6.
Then I get to go give me an 88
I
to
know
a
we
90
don't talk
player.
about it enough, but the intelligence
I need
level
one
of the
more.
guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest
team
guys in
stack.
football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of
No, but
toughness.
I ain't
You
gonna
got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
He gone.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion.
I ain't got
and that makes this 2nd and 9.
I got 130K.
Vic to throw it. Buying time to his left. That one caught by Tyreek.
Get ball. Look at that defense.
Look at this. Big game, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
I ain't have to use nobody, dude.
He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
Put that Jalen
and all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. Got it, Sanders. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Huh? Say big mouth. Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And
they'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
How much you get? Hold up. All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, it's Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And we're going to get a timeout.
My bad, just
with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Right there.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Gostkowski's kick is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
What Damien is?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
We in the game.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
All that clicking going on. They making tough.
A lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going.
I'm with it, but I'm in the game right now, so you're going to have to wait.
Right back to him on first down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They run with
Come here, bitch.
Sanders.
Ridge.
And that one blown up quickly. As he's
going to play. This defense ready. You see it.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a third down.
I need Jill to eat that clock.
Hey, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They will indeed go for it. Vic.
I got him. Whoa.
Now he'll throw
we got that,
bitch.
Now that'll be tipped in.
Now I betted this shit to you.
Picked off at the 25.
Let's go.
Return stops at the 39-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement.
Ah,
Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up
Who
first
y'all
and 10.
play tomorrow, Jim? They're going to be a good.
On the carry, here's Sanders. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Man, it's going to be hard to try to get out there, Peck. You're going to spend 2 more, huh? I'm just saying, this is a long shot though.
Another run with Sanders. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought that back.
She prayed up on
He
that
takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy
That's all
territory
you
down
saying
the
since you
40-yard
started over the first
line.
take. Man,
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
You should have heard him. You should have heard him trick out me.
This is Sanders. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Look.
Partner, that defensive win reminds me of something a coach of mine used to say all the time. If you really want it, you'll find a way to go get it. And the defense did exactly that.
I appreciate you taking this.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
2 yards.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds and kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
He can run for it, and he will. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Right on, fool. Okay, Justin. Right down the middle. He missed.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it it comes up about a rotation short. He had it online, gave it a pretty good ride too, but in the end, he's a victim of the crossbar.
And Brandon, you know kickers very well. I bet if we ask him after the game, he'll say he didn't get all of it. We've seen him hit from deeper than this in warm-ups. But here, he's a foot or so from clearing that bar.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with a running back.
Oh, my God, man.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Barry Sanders, 59 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
We ran it back so easy. We ain't wasting no clock, bro.
Things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Anderson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guy.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Barry Sanders, 81 yards. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
So good like old boy did.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Eagles. Now to try to add the extra point, the lefty Anderson. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, spin the other way.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down, make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Vic readies to throw. That'll be thrown over the middle by Moss. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown. Andy Moss, 61 yards. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point try for Gostkowski.
Hey, who is it? Rage. Hey, Rage. Get up out of here, fool. Yeah, I got it.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he spins past him and into space.
This guy
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A sensational effort from Barry Sanders. 47 yards on the ground. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Oh, they can quit running it now, huh?
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner.
Go get that quarterback.
But after
Big
a
link
play
ball.
like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
Here's Vic. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, what's up, Joe?
Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, I bet they're going to get the 3.
Here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Come on, man.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Come on. Come on.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. Left side here to Sanders. 23 yards on the play. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good-sized play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Vic on the sneak, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for fourth down.
Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about
Heavyweight
do it.
winner, boy.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Yeah.
The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our
Wait, let me see how many I'm gonna get. Let me go get that tail real quick.
Man, them folks went and scored 17 points in the fourth quarter. Them folks tried. 12 passing yards. They had 12 passing yards and 139 rushing.
Damn it, you 70.
I'm still
Damn
there.
it. What, T? TT? You rank 70, damn it, I rank 76.
For real?
Yeah, look at it. I'm finna get that tail, man. Hold up. I'm right behind you.
1600, that gotta be all men, fool. I'm still all pro first. I'm gonna see, do I got enough too?
I got enough. I gotta go home and do it. They just gave me 13 in the month. Here. Silla. Fix that. T, go get it from mama.
Yeah, we can play now if you want. Yo, y'all hear me?
I need 5 more. I got 45 of them done.
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, we can run that shit up if you want, or whoever it was that wanted to run that shit up.
I don't got no time.
Yeah, if she's still in here, I guess, I don't know.
show you no love, baby. Yeah, I am a boss in the cut, mayday. Bubbles and these models and it's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her the. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock it down. Feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my love. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I feel like a boss right now. Talk to the man right now. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Shorty ought to been my. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She love me in the gray sweatpants. You know that I left, yeah. Feeling like a boss and amazing.
Fall.
I swear my life is amazing.
Send them y'all get ready.
Yeah, I'm almost through.
I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like in the real life, dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my love. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanners. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done dared every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I like speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
I'm coming, bro.
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just wanna make enough to pay dividends. that invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands.
Wait, boy. Damn.
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Money back. Money back. Money back. Get like a money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, no Robbie Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I say bet it's, he said it's a, them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gangsta, don't be talking sideways. He said you look like this. He makes sure he put Cardi down on his.
Hey, you ain't getting no more.
Jizzle, that nigga had sent me one too.
I had this gun, the roof could collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these racks. Baby lay, race, snatch, back, straight back. Got lips like Angelina, belly truck, tangerine, jumping on my.
Where you put him at, dog?
Huh?
Where you put him at?
In the middle.
Ooh, look at him. That one.
Nah, you know how I play the nickel though.
You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back,
Yeah.
money back, yeah, money back.
So now it's him and Wagner.
He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money
You
back.
got him on my. You got Smith on my side, man.
And with me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gangsta, don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum, always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you like a again. Why you was sleeping on me? I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking everything you're on, I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about. How you go your man with my name in your mouth? I do the Maybach on Monday, for Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I say, babe, it's a, he said it's a, them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gangsta, don't be talking sideways, sideways, sideways.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that could have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Boy, I'm already quick.
Offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Here's Michael Vick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Throwing, Vick. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now here's Vick. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
Let's go.
Titans.
What?
He just made dude break his fucking ankle.
You see it? I bet he broke his stick at the crib, fool.
The Titans have taken
Put that mix on it.
Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game
said, man, guess what I
and
did,
I don't know
Jill?
if that was scripted.
When you said hood, when you said hood, I just stood there.
No matter what, they had the right
I stood there
call
because he
against the
pressed
right
me while ago
defense,
and
and
stood
they end
my
up in
bitch
the end
ass
zone.
up. So I just stood there and he thought I was going to go outside.
Now
I
out
just
to
went
kick
inside.
it away.
It was over.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What you got, Jalen Rams? I just got more than 3.
They go play action here on first down. Out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. They'll pitch it out to Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Now the ball comes loose, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
More. That's it.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now Wentz on the bootleg. Rolling to his left. And his throw here is incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. He's going to get it running right. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. And Gano's kick is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They had it 1st and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes. So they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. Being chased out. Ball down in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
I'm talking about wide.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This will be taken about the 12. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Hank's almost going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Vick operating on 1st down. And he fends him off.
Go it. Race man. Hey, you see me though? Hey, once you broke loose, I was like, oh.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. First down, Vick. Dancing to his left. Escapes the sack. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Watch me and this damn linebacker. I'm going to fake him out and then I'm going to break off. You can't hold me, bro.
I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to...
And the Raiders have got him. K'Wan Short in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Give them a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Second down, Vick. To Barkley on the check down. Oh, now he bowls him over. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Michael Strahan there to make the tackle. Vic on second down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Vic. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Right there, Justin.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken very short. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, someone wasn't very happy about that game being tied up. They came right back at him with a big-time return. They want to get back out in front as fast as possible.
Second half starts with a carry by Elliott.
Try to cheat, bro.
Give him 40 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Second 3.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On first down, Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Like a motherfucker.
To throw, it's Wentz.
It's fumble, man.
The release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wentz to throw again. Jordan Reed has it. Well, they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. and reading your keys. You always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. The give is to Elliott. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aaron Donald in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz.
Keep it in.
Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Telvin Smith.
Telvin Smith, what's up, boy?
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second
really
half.
trying to play.
Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Scoot over before you fall, boy.
17 yards on that play for the Titans. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the
From the gun, Vic.
Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead.
Get over before you fall.
Window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And this is caught.
What?
Touchdown.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through all the way through. Go ahead and throw one more.
Ran right by him.
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He's going to rifle one deep. He's got him in.
Oh, man, good shit.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Hey, that route open. Watch
and
me,
that
bro.
one results in 35 yards.
Oh, force it, though.
A first down throw coming for Vic.
Oh,
and his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. It'll be Vic once more. Buying time to his left. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Michael Vick. Man open, Rice. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Here's Vic. Stepping up. He'll lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on. It was taken away from them by their own mistake.
The opportunity squashed.
17.
And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Got to get ball. Yeah, man. Look how they made my line. Y'all see that?
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And some space here. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
This is taken near the 13. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Vic now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Michael Strahan in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
Yeah,
so that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Toss left to Elliott. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.